Monday, Monday.
Jake Baker. Ah,
Good
what's
morning,
happening?
everyone. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. I feel good.
It's a beautiful day.
I feel like it's going to be a great week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether or not that is fact, I don't know, but I feel like it's.
Just feel that way.
That's the way I feel. Hi, Ring. Did you get done with your breakfast? Hmm? You did? You finished all of it? Oh, you're Mr. Piggy, huh? Mr. Piggy? Yeah.
Hank is in the chat.
I'm still working on it.
She says good morning. And that's about it.
Come on. No, we're not doing that this morning. Let's see if we can bring up the chat. Maybe. Come on. Bring me the chat.
Caffeinated Christy is in the house.
Hey there, Caffeinated Christy. I need some caffeine. I need caffeine. Let's see here. Come on, chat. We need you to get to work here. You're slacking. Come on. Whether or not that is fact, I stop it. I always have that problem. I have many problems, I guess, but
there's the junk wheat trader.
Anissa. Let's see. Anybody waiting in the? Nobody's waiting in the room. Let's see here what we got. I don't know, but oh no.
Lori said she wouldn't be here. She's busy clearing out that house.
She had to get to work, huh?
Yeah.
Find all the goodies. That was a good one that she got a hold of. No, I don't want to do that. What is this thing acting up? Let's see. We got Sally coming in.
Sally.
Sally, good morning.
Hi, Sally.
She's like, why are you so happy? What's wrong with you? Oh my gosh, I didn't want to do that. Come on, let's see here. We've got to switch accounts.
I do have these, so these should make me happy.
What are these?
Well, I kind of made them.
What are they?
And kind of sort of. They're plain donuts with lemon frosting.
Oh, that sounds
so
good.
I thought that sounded good for breakfast.
Yeah.
Is that you that's watching a video?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Hi.
I got my phone going
no.
too. Yeah, I was watching.
Are you here or are you somewhere else?
Right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
We forgive you.
Kidding,
just this one time.
Watching that little video of the Episcopal Church on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks to the stupid riots.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, how's
burn down
everything
the
doing?
200-year-old church building. Yeah.
Sally, you feeling
Anyway.
okay this morning?
I feel better than I did last couple of days.
Well, that's good. What's been going on?
I just,
Tired?
I feel like my immune system's down.
Oh. Better have Brandon get you some emergency.
I think I'm gonna take some, if I can find it, I think I'm gonna take some prednisone. I know I got some. I feel like I have a lot of inflammation and
Gotcha.
all that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And I still have 3 days. That's right. And then I get 3 days off.
Well, I guess you have something to look forward to.
Mhm.
That makes it kind of better. Kind of.
And I had a really good weekend.
You did?
I sold, yeah, 6.
Woo!
I sold 6 on eBay, and then I sold 2 on Poshmark and 1 on Mercari.
Dang, girl.
I know.
Look at you. That's awesome.
I was happy about it.
I don't even want to tell you my numbers.
Lots, huh? Lots.
25.
Awesome. Good job.
Woo.
That's hot.
25.
That is hot. Did you watch your Ali's Tarot this morning?
Mm-hmm.
I did too.
I
watched yours and I watched mine. It was pretty good though. Yours went along with what she said last week.
See, I don't think it resonated with me very much.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know. I have to
see,
listen to it again.
you know, like different people, they, you know, they hear different things and it means different things to them. So
Yeah, I think I need to. I have to listen to it like 2 or 3 times just to kind of, get the gist of it. I guess you could say.
Look at my coffee.
What in the hell?
It's it was a big one.
Okay.
And I drank it down, and instead of making more coffee or anything like that, I'm like, I'm just gonna warm this up. So, but it wouldn't fit in my microwave, so I cut the top of the cup off.
Oh my gosh. Oh
And
my
you cut it
gosh.
in such a nice straight line.
Right?
You're gonna
Jagged.
poke your lips with the jagged edges.
That'll keep her awake.
Yeah.
Ow! Ow! What, Julie?
So I have 12 going out.
Woo!
Good job, Todd.
3 more on top of that unpaid. So
Nice.
Yeah, I have 3
it
unpaid
was
too.
good.
I have 3 unpaid, so if those 3 would pay, I'd have more.
Yeah, that's great.
Ooh, that's all drippy.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna be a hot mess.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I don't even care. I don't even care.
That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you should put an apron on.
Or a bib.
I know, a bib.
Yeah, it'll rain a bomb into that cup. Backed it right off. Oh, frosting on me.
Oh my
No, that's
gosh.
leftover
You're supposed
frosting.
to touch your face. Don't touch your face. Oh, Sally. You silly.
Woo, Julie had 27 this weekend.
Wow. That's
Julie.
amazing.
That's awesome, Julie.
Very,
Good
very
job.
good.
She's like becoming a much better seller than she was just a few months ago.
Yeah,
What's
things are
she's
kind of.
been busy, girl.
Yeah.
She's tearing it up out there in
So
Cali.
Hank, are they by you? Like, do you have
I don't know.
writing by you? I watched some videos yesterday and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe
Oh,
how these
Hank.
people are acting.
Hank. She says Saturday evening, I fell face first on asphalt and jacked my hands up, knees, shins, and ankle. But we have gutters done and the deck is done, and all that's left is the rotten stuff.
Mm.
Man,
Oh, Vanessa's
you're
got
okay.
9 going out.
That's awesome.
Good job, Vanessa.
Oh yeah, riots in the Capitol in Sacramento. Ugh.
Spending
just-
time with the tax man.
Julie lives about 45 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less, from the from downtown. So, she's okay. But I mean, you still got to watch out because there's still people, crazy people out there, and they're just doing it. I hate to say this. I think it's a viable subject to constructively protest about. But, you got all these other people that they're just taking advantage of this to, in order to be able to loot and cause havoc and, so people just get stupid.
Yeah.
Get really stupid. So you have to be careful. And it doesn't mean that you have to be cooped up in the house because you're scared or whatever, but you just have to keep an extra eye on your surroundings, I guess,
Mike says, thank God you guys are you people kind of normal. Some people are celebrating the riots. And I'm not racist because my daddy's half black, but
he's all the way black.
He's half black and
You're
half
black.
Japanese.
Oh.
Anyways, it's stupid to, I mean, would people do this if it was a white guy that died?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Would there be all this if it was a white guy?
I don't know.
And I understand racism is still alive and well. Sure. It's, there's a lot of people that are racist. And so I understand them trying to get their point across, but at the same time, like, there's people driving on the freeway trying to get to work or trying to get home from work or whatever. And there's people on the freeway just being stupid. And it's like, why do those people, why does that have to happen? It shouldn't have to happen. They should go to a place and have a peaceful protest. Am I glitchy?
No, okay. I feel like you got to be so careful about what you say, but I feel like
I don't have to be careful about nothing.
I feel like I saw a chart or article that talked about police killings and that there are unfortunately bad cops kill all races of people.
Sure.
Yeah,
and sometimes they're justified killings. In this case, I feel like the issue is this cop who could have been stopped long ago within his own department, but was held up by his union and cops who wouldn't rat on him how many times was he cited, how many times was he investigated for this kind of thing, and it was swept under the rug? Number
Yeah,
one.
like
Number
misconduct. Yeah.
two, the cops around him, if any one or two of them had spoken up or had gone up and grabbed him by the back of the neck and said, yo, knock this off, and showed some guts themselves,
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's issue number two.
sure.
And number three is these riots and things. There's three different issues. There's people who are up in arms that want to peacefully demonstrate and make some noise over the issue, which is legitimate. There are other people who just want to use the occasion to loot and riot and get stuff.
Mhm.
And then there's a third element, these Antifa and other groups, organized groups, that are the ones that are setting the fires and causing the mayhem. So I think it's like three different issues. And I think our media doesn't help by,
Well, no, I mean they're they're looking, they're always on the lookout for bad stuff that's happening. I mean, that brings in the ratings.
right.
And it's sad
Right.
to say, but that is the truth.
Yeah.
What gets me is people on Facebook and people who are friends of mine who are saying, putting up this meme about, that only these kind of riots get action, and they cite the Boston Tea Party. The Boston Tea Party, they didn't riot and loot and steal from their neighbors. They didn't attack their own neighbors' businesses, and you know what I mean? That's, to me, it's such a disconnect, and it's just, I hate that argument. Yeah, revolution sometimes is needed, but you don't go revolution against your own neighbors and your own friends and your own businesses and your own neighborhoods. Just, yeah, that's I was up in Philly yesterday because my nephew, we were having a birthday party for my nephew. It was so nice to sit in the backyard and talk to people without wearing a mask. But
Yeah.
had to leave because they shut down the city. They did a
They did a
6 p.m.
curfew?
6 p.m. curfew.
Wow.
So we had, and I was worried about, getting my butt out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's revolutionary to burn down a Wendy's and burn
It's-
down a Target
That's what
and
I'm
burn
saying.
down
yeah.
an Episcopal church.
In
No.
your
Yeah,
in your own
that's-
town.
In your own town.
See,
It's-
to me, that
it's
doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
Smart revolution. Hmm.
Oh yeah, Philly was a mess yesterday. I have a nephew who's a firefighter. He said it was like being in a war zone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where it was, but it was wherever they burned down the Target. I think maybe in Minnesota. Where did they burn down the Target at?
That was LA.
Oh, that was LA.
Yeah.
the guy that is at almost all the Black Lives Matter protests and all that. He wears a shirt that says free hugs. He's a black guy.
Yeah.
He was talking, I was watching a video of his, and he was talking to people that was either saying that they should be or shouldn't be, because there's alongside the Target, there's all this graffiti along the wall, and there was people saying that they shouldn't clean it up, that they should leave it, and because that, basically it was for no reason. He says, you know what, I grew up with my town looking like this, and I didn't want to see it.
Right.
And so we're going to take it off, and if they want to put it back on, then they can put it back on, but we'll come back again and we'll take it back down.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't make you feel safe, and
One of
really,
the
it doesn't do anything as far as the protesting goes.
Right.
It has nothing to do with it. And if you look, there's a lot of gang writing in there.
Sure.
It's not just about the protest. It's about different things, you know. So he says, we'll take it, we'll take it down and they can put it back up and we'll take it down again because it
Mr.
doesn't.
Sadie,
Hi, Mr.
So
Sadie.
far.
Mr. Sadie.
yeah, I agree with what Mike and Aniz are saying too. These governors, especially in this area, Murphy and Wolf, who were literally arresting people for playing in a park, are, sympathizing all over the place with these looters and rioters, and yet we're arresting people for doing a back to work protest.
Well, that's what I was thinking while watching that video. I was like,
Yeah,
why can't the cops just arrest them for
not social
either
distance.
arrest them or cite them for not social distancing, and then they wouldn't have people there, you know? Yeah,
I thought it
Nikki's doing
was-
Because
okay.
you
And-
can't arrest somebody for not social distancing because social distancing is not a law. It's an executive order.
Right.
And you
Right.
can't arrest a citizen, an individual citizen, for not following an executive order. It doesn't work that way. So what to get around it, like the guy who was playing in the park with his daughter, they cite them for disturbing the public, disturbing the peace. And these
Well,
these
what's
people
up with
aren't
the
disturbing the peace. Hello.
riots? I mean, that's sad.
It's the
That's
hypocrisy.
really
It's the hypocrisy that gets me. I hate hypocrisy.
hmm
I hate people who are
Yeah.
one way on an issue and then a different way. It just drives me crazy. Morning,
I
Beth.
thought it
Shirley.
was
Morning, Beth.
very ironical twist of
like,
fate that they smashed in the front of the CNN news building. I mean, CNN
Yeah.
has championed liberal causes for what, 40 years now, and they became a target. That's just
Yep.
crazy. Yeah, smashing their own friends' stuff. I don't know. It's like, okay, yeah, let's go loot the Salvation Army. Hey, it's almost like that, let's. Yeah, there's no excuse. People are just nuts right now in some places.
I'm
Seems
glad
to
I
only-
don't live in a place like that.
I was
Seems
wondering
only
if you
be
would
in
have
the
any
big
trouble in the
cities.
store.
No. It's been busy here. It was just as busy as Memorial Day weekend or Memorial weekend. It was just as busy this weekend. So just have a lot of people up here right now. But they're I think they know better than to Brandon's trying to call me. I'll be right back.
Jody, good morning. Haven't seen Jody in a while.
I know. Welcome back. Let's see here. Yeah, it's
But anyway, are there any smaller towns that have been rioted in?
I know that
Probably.
there's going to be a protest here down in Cape May Township, New Jersey today. So I'll be interested to see what happens because they're demonstrating over near the Walmart. Well, if you're against government control, why don't you go to City Hall or something? So we'll see what happens because they're demonstrating near the Walmart. Crazy. They've got the National Guard out in Philly now, so. Jody says in Syracuse, they've had, did they have violence there, Jody? The weird thing is there's so much violence everywhere that you're not even hearing about it all.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I saw through friends and stuff on Facebook that they broke into to the Franklin Mills Mall, which is about
Yes.
10 minutes from where our apartment is. And there was nothing on the news about it this morning, but I think there were so many other places in the city that were worse hit that they're not even reporting on everything.
Yeah. I don't know. Things are crazy right now. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's better than, them getting off of COVID and talking about this. I don't know what's better.
Yeah, I know. Like COVID is now like old news.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just crazy out there.
Not to sound weird or anything, but I just sit there and watch those things and go, how many of y'all got to get up and go to work in the morning? You're out here riding.
Well,
Are you
probably
really
not
going
very
to get
many.
up and go to
Probably
work
not
in the
many of
morning?
them. No.
Everybody's on
Hmm.
unemployment. They got
Yeah.
nothing better to do. I can't hear you,
So,
Sally.
I think she's
Sally,
talking
you're
to
muted.
Brandon. Oh.
She forgot.
No, I'm talking to you guys, but on mute. No, the one video that I watched of them riding on the freeway, I was like, these are all young people. There's not any older, like 30s, 40s. Those all like, 20s and below.
Yep.
So yeah.
I am weird. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm sure that there is some legitimate and for good reason, protesting and everything. But I really feel like a lot of this stuff, people are just, it's almost like they want to go along with it because it's the thing to do, or it's something to do. It's some way to, go against, just society. I don't know. It just seems like it's there. I understand there is a reason for the protest and being upset and everything, because what happened was clearly an injustice.
Police says they're riding on Porterville on Main Street.
Oh my God. But I mean, I don't think it's. I just don't think it's constructive. I think it's just the thing to do.
Yeah.
I think
You know what it reminds me of? When I was in high school, there was a Desert Storm. And I can't remember why, but the troops, I guess, were going to war, with Iraq. Wasn't Iraq? Yeah. And like there was some kids that had parents over there. And so these kids, they got everybody together and was like, we should protest that they're keeping us in school while the troops are there for some reason. I don't know. It was something like that. Anyways, so we all sat in the circle. There was like a circular lawn, and like we all sat in the circle, and there was about 50 of us, 50 to 75 of us that was sitting in the circle. And then finally the principal came out there with the loudspeaker and says, if you don't get yourself to class, you're going to get marked tardy for the rest of the day, and we'll be calling your parents. And so everybody got up and went to class. That was the end of it. But to me, and it's childish,
right?
That kind of thing. It's like childish, and you're not saying anything that is going to make a difference like that, you know. So what's the point?
Mhm.
You know, go and strap yourself to a Walmart or something and say, I'm not leaving until somebody hears me. And then make, you know, or, you know, strap yourself to something, a tree or something, and, you know, say, I'm not going to eat or sleep until somebody listens to me. That would get people's attention more than burning down a Target.
Yeah. See, that stuff is just, it's almost like,
And that's like self-sacrifice.
you know, that's just destruction, you know. I don't know. I just don't, I'm not buying. I agree. It is a protestable, you know, and I mean right now the government, you know, the governor and the, you know, the DA and all of them, you know, they're doing whatever they need to do to get this, you know, convicted, this person convicted, or these people, because I think I don't know if all four of them are standing trial or
Only the one right now. The other four were fired, but not
okay.
charged yet.
Okay.
But people don't understand, you know, I feel like he was charged relatively quickly. He was fired quickly.
Yes,
You
I
can't,
agree.
you don't just charge somebody based that quickly. You know, I felt like he was charged pretty quickly in terms of how the wheels of justice usually go.
Yeah.
And now they're upset because he's not charged with first degree murder. You know, the easiest way to get somebody off of a charge is to overcharge them, because if you can't prove first degree murder, he walks. And
Mhm.
you can't prove first degree murder. That's murder murder with
That's
pre-intention.
yeah.
He obviously didn't have any go out that morning thinking, I'm going to kill this guy. I mean, that obviously
Right.
didn't happen. So you charge him with first degree murder, and that can't be proven in a courtroom.
So what did they charge him with? Manslaughter?
They charge him with third degree murder and manslaughter, which is in line with what he did. You can't even charge him with second degree murder. Second degree murder is murder during the commission of a felony. It was definitely, so you charge him with a murder and charges that will stick because that's the way the system is set up. Right. So people who are rioting and saying that it should be first degree murder, they just don't, right, exactly, Jody said, you can always add to the charge, but if you overcharge and you take that into court, he'll walk. And then, my God, can you imagine what would happen then? Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
So they're being careful. They're being careful and methodical in the way they're bringing. And I think they may bring charges against the other four, but that has to be looked at more carefully because they're not the ones who did the deed. So
right.
You have to be more careful and looking into the video and see exactly what they did in order to bring those charges correctly.
Or didn't do.
Right, or didn't do, which is more to the point.
You know, I mean, and that's the thing is, like I was saying, there's people out there that they don't understand the law and
right
and why they're doing what they're doing, you know, and that really should be the focus of the media. That really should be, you know, the media should be focusing on that,
explaining that,
and explaining that exactly why they're doing what they're doing, because you know, because that's the way it works. That's the way the law works.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
but that's not the best news story. They're going for the best story.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
We got to create a story so we get advertising and we get the glory.
Yeah.
Like,
But I mean, in the end, if you took the low road and did that, in the end, you would kind of be the one that was shining, because I feel, you know, that maybe people would, you know, respect your news. I don't watch the news. I just do. I don't watch the news. maybe I'll see a blurb or something that comes up. I just don't watch it. I don't. I'm kind of content here in my own little bubble, 150 people town, and my house, and I'm okay. But I have family members and friends that live in other places, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and maybe they need to think about training or retraining, and put in there, put some training in there about, if you don't think that your fellow officer that you're working with is doing the right thing, then you need to step in, or you're going to be charged, you're going to be charged right along with them. I think that should be a thing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of cops, they get kind of like, oh, I've been here longer than you, so I outrank you or whatever.
Oh yeah, I think there's
If you don't think they're doing the
out.
right, if you don't think they're doing the right thing, you need to step up and let them know, hey, we need to talk about this, or we need to get them up and get them handcuffed and get them in the car. Why would they just hold him? I don't understand that.
I don't know. And to me, it's like the basic humanity. It's like, and this is not a very good analogy, but I always thought about the Michael Vick case with the dogs. I don't know if you remember that years and years ago, where he talked about, yeah, I made a mistake and the media fell all over him. Yeah, he made a mistake. That, to me, that's not a mistake. To take pleasure in watching a creature suffer is not a mistake. It's depravity. And that's what this cop particularly, he obviously was taking pleasure in keeping this guy down. And that the cops around him, I understand there's this code of silence, and I understand that they might be even fearful of speaking out against another cop.
Sure. But
isn't there anything in them that is looking at this guy on the ground and thinking, I gotta help this guy? Like, isn't there any humanity in them? That's what kind of got me. Like, it just bothers me. And their unions back them to the hilt. So I don't. Those are the kind of changes. I mean, training, yeah, but there's got to be the break of this code that they have that protects each other. And
you also should be, I mean, just like if you are a teacher or a medical provider, or what is that? What do they call that, Sally? When like you see something that's not right, and it's you're required to make a to put that out there.
You're required to report it.
You're required for it. I couldn't think of the words, but
it's something like
because you have to be the advocate of the person also, and so really that's what. But I understand there's code, and
there's also the fact that these officers are out on the street and they see things that we cannot even imagine. So eventually it's got to harden you, and just, it's got to have an effect on you too, and harden you to some kinds of things. So there's just so many sides to the whole thing. It's just
absolutely
mandated reporter, Dahlia said.
Yeah.
Or Good Samaritan law.
Thank you, Dahlia. Yeah, that's what I was sitting here thinking. First responder or something, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
But I mean, teachers, are mandated reporters. Medical people are, mandated. I mean, you are required. And that will come back to you if something is. Something happens to somebody and you don't say anything.
Oh yeah.
That's going to come back to you at one point or another, and you're going to be questioned. Why didn't you say something?
And cops are mandated
You
reporters.
know.
They have to be. So they really need to bring that, bring that to light, or make it a thing, within training or something, that
Yeah.
it doesn't matter a person's rank. And you see it all the time with, like videos here and there of, like of cops pulling over drunk cops,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. But and of course the drunk person is always like, oh, I'm higher ranked than you, and it's all good, we just keep this on the down low or whatever. And they usually stand up for what they're supposed to be doing, but
Yeah.
I think it is a thing within police forces that
Sure.
if you outrank somebody else, then maybe, or not even rank, it's like you could be the same rank, but you've been there longer. That has
It's just it's more of a it's a code. Like you don't
mhm,
rat on cops, on your
mhm.
fellow cops.
Right.
You don't rat on them. You know you don't overstep your bounds. When, and I don't know how that's, I don't know if that's,
Oh yeah, Mike, I completely agree with you. That guy was just being awful. There was other ways for him to deal
Yeah.
with the guy. And I mean, there was a cop standing there just not doing anything.
right.
Why didn't he get over there and, like, kind of, not say put his weight on him too, but like, why didn't they do something instead of
They
just
should have put
milling
him in
on
the
the guy?
car. They should have
Huh,
put him,
yeah.
as soon as they got him
Why they had him on the ground,
restrained,
I have no idea.
as soon as they, got him restrained, he should have been in a car. And because there was, four or five cops that we know about, we know that there was at least 2 or 3 cars. That shouldn't have been an issue.
I couldn't find the whole video yesterday. I couldn't find the whole thing. And so I only seen like little snippets that they were showing on the news and stuff. But see, they're lucky they even get to have partners right now. Like our police, they don't have partners right now. They're all driving alone. And if then they need somebody, they call backup. But they're trying to, with having 2 cops in the car, they're thinking, the social distancing thing, and so like they're just driving one person per car right now. So if they need to have somebody there, they'll call in somebody. But
yeah, Jody says he was in the car,
and they
they
pulled him
did
back
have him in
out.
the car. Yeah, I don't know why they would have done that. I don't know.
I agree with Fishing and Picking too. This isn't they are making it a black white thing. I believe some of the other officers were not white.
Right.
But I think it was more, this cop was just, yeah.
I mean, when you look at that guy, when you look at the main cop, he just had, it was almost like, and this is just what I seen, he just had like an evil
look in his eye,
look in his facial.
Several people said that to me.
And I mean, I can't get over that, because that was really, people know right from wrong, and he knew that he shouldn't have been doing that. That wasn't even the right kind of takedown.
Right. It's not Right. They're
pin
not trained in it. Right.
that should, that was the wrong way to do it.
Yeah,
You don't.
Mike, I wasn't. Mike says I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less what color any of them are either. I wasn't. I was just addressing Fishing and Pickens' point that they do hammer this white cop black thing, and
Right.
that is a thing, and I'm sure it happens. I'm not sure in this case he was targeting. I think he just was a cop who was just didn't like the guy resisting and was going to show him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I couldn't care what color any of them are. The cop was absolutely, positively in the wrong. Absolutely.
That is so weird. Sally, can you put the link to the show in
Sure.
in the chat?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not letting me. That's
I
really
don't
weird.
know. Where's she?
So let's see. So how's sales? Everybody's sales doing good?
Yeah.
Steady, steady.
Maybe.
I have 5 going out today,
Nice.
and I had my
job.
first Etsy sale.
Woo.
Yeah, I was
job.
really excited. Remember me telling you the guy that called me on the phone
Mhm.
to buy a
Yes.
book from me?
Yes.
And we got to talking about Etsy, and he said, you really should try it if you have any vintage type books. So I threw a bunch up there, and I got my first sale. I was really pretty excited.
Very
Good job.
cool.
Did you want to put the Zoom link in the chat?
Yeah. I tried, but it's like giving me this big old link. I don't know what it is. There we go. Maggie's got it.
There you go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. It's like, of anybody that should be able to put the link in,
Yeah.
I should be able to do that because it's in my name. What are you guys doing? Yeah, crazy.
Maggie has the magic touch.
I guess.
Did you update to the latest version of Zoom?
I did.
No, it was telling me that I needed
Zoom.
to, but I
Oh,
get it.
For
cha-ching.
Zoom 5.0, I think you have to do it or you
Yeah.
won't be able to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold a video game. That's
Oh, wow. That's a surprise.
Far so
Shocker.
good. I don't want to be too loud because then my computer will hear me.
What?
But I was like watching Netflix yesterday and it shut down on me. So it's not fixed. Brandon says I fixed it. No, you didn't. You didn't fix it.
If it's shutting down, it ain't fixed.
If I'm watching Netflix and then I have a Facebook eBay tab over here and that's all I'm running, it shouldn't be shutting down on that.
Yeah, Mr. Sadie. Yeah, it was. I was really. I think I had. What was it? So I had 17. No. I had 19 on eBay, and then I had 4 on Posh and 1 on. That's not right.
That's in the green room.
But yeah, it ended up being 25. Yeah, I think it was 25. So it was a really, really, really good weekend.
That's awesome. Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, hey,
Beth?
Good morning.
how are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
I'm selling amputee shoes.
Nice.
Oh,
There you go.
You ever sold amputee shoes before?
I have
No.
never done that yet.
Well, this shoe is actually sold 3 times, and or maybe it's I have a Tory Burch one also. So when they send me an offer, I send them an offer back for a penny less. And I say, do you realize this is one shoe? And they always cancel. They always decline the offer. But this one accepted. So this one may work.
So that means they're not even looking at the pictures.
No, and the one in the caps that said, this is one left shoe. 3 times I put in the listing, this is one left shoe.
Wow.
But they think they're getting the Tory Burch shoe, you know, my Tory Burch one. That's the one that people keep sending me offers on.
Mm-hmm.
They see the price and they're just like, oh, wow. You know.
Yeah.
But I
Morning,
found
Glenn.
it at the bins and I was not going to leave that Tory Burch in there for somebody else. So I grabbed it. Nice sell.
Good job. Jody got her first Poshmark sale like 2 weeks ago.
Way to go, Jody. Oh, thanks for commenting today, Jody, or subbing to my channel. That's what you did. Oh, and you commented too. I'm uploading my bullet journal right now, and y'all go look at the birthdays. We have 15 June birthdays. That's a lot.
Wow.
And I'm sure that that's not everybody. That's just people that I know about.
Right.
It took me a long time to do that one.
I'm trying to think of who. Well, I know Julie's is this month, but
Nikki's at the very end of the month.
mhm.
Yeah.
Nikki had to wait through 14 to get her see hers.
But so
I think
this weekend, it's kind of funny because so Saturday I thought it was raining kind of on and off. I couldn't mow or anything like that. So I thought I'm going to clean the house, you know, like a good deep clean, go to every room, clean it, you know, all that. So I started on the back porch. Well, I had probably 8 totes of stuff back there. Hadn't touched it in a while. Didn't really know what it was. So I start looking. I find a tub of just kind of a little. There's some electronics there back there. There's, you know, just a little bit of everything. And so I was like, okay, you know, I'll put that over here. And then I found a box of hats. None of this stuff is listed. And then I found 3 totes of clothing. I had forgot was there. So
What were you gonna do? Wash it or something?
No.
Oh.
I guess I just didn't have a place for it.
Oh.
That's the only thing I could think of. And so yeah, I did go through it and just to see kind of what I had or whatever, and I pulled
Mhm.
out the things that I thought might sell, and you know, for like summer and stuff like that. So I grabbed a few things, but I mean, for the most part, I left everything in the on the porch. But at least I know where it's at. I know, you know, what's in there, and yeah, that was a mess.
dang, Beth just got up. She's looking skinnier.
I know.
She
I know. I bet she ran away because I was eating a donut.
Yeah, she's doing really good. I think.
Yeah, it is,
25
Mike. It's really hard to find something.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cars are so
I gotta-
expensive now.
Lord, $3,000. Crazy.
You know, sometimes it's, I mean, especially if you have a decent vehicle, you know, sometimes it's just worth it to just put a new motor in, you know. I mean, if that's your only, you know,
Yeah.
it's either get another car or, you know, do what you need to do to get it fixed. Yeah, definitely. So
Yep.
I would love another truck, but I don't know.
I would love a truck too.
Yeah, I miss having a truck.
Hey, Beth, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
You're getting skinny.
I was
You
just
got
gonna
up and walked to your door, and I was like, where's the rest of Beth?
I was
Oh.
getting ready to talk about that. As of next Monday, we are no longer going to be on paleo. We're going to go on to Weight Watchers for a while to kind of
Cool.
give us a break and get to eat things that we don't normally get to eat. Like I'll actually be able to get up and eat grape nuts in the morning, about a small bowl of grape nuts. Like you don't know how much I miss just something that small in my
Right.
life.
Right?
Yeah.
So we signed up for the buy 2 months, get one free Weight Watchers, and we're just going to do that for a little while just to kind of give us a break. And then,
Weight Watchers is a good balanced plan.
yeah, it is. And she's afraid that it's not going to help her, but I don't know. I think it'll be fine. And then if we like it and we want to continue on Weight Watchers, we can add a month, keep adding by month, or we can just go back to paleo. But we are feeling like we need to cheat all the time because we're just feeling so
Yeah.
deprived.
Yeah.
And that's
You
not
know.
good. That's not good.
Like
Morning, Dawn.
I think what was the breaking point was the other night it was like 9:30 at night. I was driving around looking for ice cream. I left the house and I told her, I'm going to go get ice cream. I don't know where I'm going to go get it. Tell me what you want. And I drove to like 3 different convenience stores until I found someone who would give me ice. You know, I didn't care what the hell kind of ice cream it was. It just had to be ice cream. And I knew, and I said, this is desperation. This is not good. This is
Right.
because if I would have found a place that had a freaking half gallon, I would have bought it. Luckily, I just found a little place that had the popsicles and the drumsticks and the Eskimo pies, so we only had a small. But swear to God, if they would have had a half gallon, I would have eaten the whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
So, but I'm a little bit concerned because the paleo has helped her stomach issues so much. Like after we were on paleo for 2 weeks, she had 0 stomach issues. She has had stomach issues for the entire time I've known her. It doesn't matter what she eats, she gets sick. And all of a sudden, after about 2 weeks, she's like, I'm not having stomach problems. And I'm like, that's because probably you probably have a sensitivity to gluten. You probably have a sensitivity to dairy and you just didn't know it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that have problems with dairy.
Yeah. So that's the thing we talked about is on Weight Watchers, she's just going to watch and see what her body responds to negatively. And then she'll just have to cut it out.
Yeah.
But at least now she knows that there is a way of living without this. I mean, she has lived like this for years.
How's her weight doing? Her weight loss?
Not any. I mean, I've lost more than her, and that's weird because she's like 100 pounds heavier than I am. So it's not really working for her fast enough. So we're like, well, she's like, I don't think Weight Watchers is going to help me lose weight fast. I said, well, look at this. I mean, I know you're supposed to lose weight slowly, and I know y'all are going to tell me that in the chat, but she needs a surgery as soon as possible, and she needs to lose a certain amount of weight quickly, and she's not halfway there yet. And we've been doing this since January 5th. And then they told her with the weight loss surgery, she would still be required to lose 30 pounds before the weight loss surgery. So that's why she said, well, I might as well diet because.
Does she drink pop?
She used to, but now she only drinks diet or unsweet tea. And she doesn't drink very many. She mainly drinks water. She might drink like 1 a day.
Yeah.
But she doesn't really like it. She likes the real stuff. So mainly she'll drink unsweet tea or water.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was a Diet Pepsi addict.
Yeah, I'm a Diet Coke addict.
I'm a Diet Coke, person.
So is Todd.
I know it's like drinking
Yep.
poison every time I do, but
You know, I think if you don't drink very much, it probably doesn't hurt you.
what do you define as very much?
Let's see. I could drink 2 liters a day by myself.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I
And-
could do that easy.
I could
Sally.
easily
no
do that.
problem.
Yeah, I could easily do that.
But
Not a
What
problem.
I
What I
cut.
found is the carbonation, it tears my stomach up.
Oh yeah, and it makes my acid reflux so bad.
Absolutely.
Oh, see, I
Absolutely.
I love the carbonation feel. I love
Oh,
it.
I do. I
Does-
love it.
I do
love it
too.
too. But
Oh, okay.
it definitely, I can definitely tell a difference in, in the
That's
stomach
why
issue.
I switched to the carbonated water, because I still get that carbonation with the water, the flavored water.
Yeah.
But whether it's better for me or not, I don't know. But I feel like it is.
Mackie, have you gone to your Amazon dashboard in a while?
Not this
Well,
morning.
you have
I have not.
to your active. Every time I try to see what's active, I just get spinning wheels.
You're
Like I see them, but then I can't see everything. Like they're spinning wheels.
like if you go to manage inventory, is that what you're talking about, or your seller central?
My managed inventory. I'm trying to find something in there, and
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
I can see them, but
I can't see. You mean where the fees are?
yeah.
It just spins and spins.
What is that?
It's been doing that for me for weeks now, because I go in and
Okay.
reprice
Okay.
every day, and
Um,
yeah, it's been like that. I don't
Okay.
know why. Yeah. Yeah, because when I go in to do my repricing, it's always like that. I don't know why. But it shows you the fee. It's showing you the fee,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you do minimum and maximum price?
No,
Okay.
I do not. I set a price and then I go in, I reprice every single day. Not everything.
Wow.
I don't reprice everything every day. Well, lately I have, because I've got so little in FBA now, because I haven't been able to send anything in.
You always lower it?
No, not always. Sometimes I raise it.
How do you decide when to up it and lower it?
I base it on my condition and my
Mhm.
feedback.
Mm.
So I look at the prices, I price it. If I have a very good book, then I price it higher than all those listed in acceptable or good. And if there's a very good that has say a 96% feedback, I'll
Mm.
price mine higher than theirs, because I have 100% feedback. So it's the way I work it.
Yeah, Jody says, so be careful of that change from one drastic meal plan to Weight Watchers, and introducing everything will throw everything off at first. So,
Yeah, well, that's what we were kind of wondering, what would happen. But the thing about it is, I thought it would be backwards. I thought it would be a good thing, because like when you're eating and eating and eating, and then you start a diet, so to speak, usually you lose a lot of weight at the beginning. So I thought maybe by starting a new plan,
yeah.
it would kind of shock our body and do something. But it may not, because I haven't had pasta in almost 6 months.
Yeah.
Now I'm only going to have a cup of it, and I'm going to do whole wheat, but still, my body's not used to that. So I don't know.
So when you do the Weight Watchers, do you do the whole thing? You go in for weigh-ins and
We're not gonna do that. She's very uncomfortable with that. It's more money. But we've got each other. So and they have like a app just like on MyFitnessPal where you just put in, and they have like, if you hit on this one, like if you put spaghetti and meatballs in there, you'll get spaghetti and meatballs, this many points, and then you'll have some that have photos, and those are actual recipes. So you just click on those, and they'll tell you exactly how to do the recipe, how many points it is, you know. I mean, I miss using my Instant Pot. I never use it because there's nothing that I can make in there that she'll eat, that she can eat. So it's just been sitting there on the counter for months. And I want to be able to make some recipes now, you know,
Right.
something that has a little bit of corn in it or a little bit of rice in it or something that she'll eat, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It's kind of like we're going on a little adventure. Like last night, we were looking all kinds of stuff up, like, wonder how much this is. And I won't be able to eat my avocados every day anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, like a fourth of an avocado is like half my points for the day. And I eat like
Yeah.
an avocado a day. I eat like every day I eat at least one avocado because she won't eat them. Once you cut them, you know,
You gotta eat them.
You gotta eat them.
So
Right.
I eat one a day for lunch, and it's not a problem on this paleo. You're supposed to. But
They're
I
so
think
weird,
well,
avocados.
she's
Why
like,
can't you cut an avocado and put it in the refrigerator overnight and get it out the next day and it'd be good? It's all brown the next day.
It's it's
and then
yucky.
she's like, well, you won't be able to eat your avocado every day. And I'm like, it's okay. I think I've had enough avocados. And like, if you add them all up, it's a lot of avocados.
And never have enough avocados.
Yeah,
I
and
love avocados.
it's so weird because on keto you can eat all them things you want.
Yeah.
So keto is high fat, or is more of a high fat diet? I mean, avocado is a lot of fat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
keto's mainly just zero carbs. So
Oh.
everything
Well, in
else is pretty much fair
keto-
game.
And the difference between keto and paleo is on keto, you can eat dairy, but you can't eat fruit. Well, she loves fruit. So that's why we had to go to paleo, because she gets her fruit, but no dairy, which I think is what's helped her, because I think she's got a dairy intolerance.
Yeah, with
I think
with
if we would've
keto,
gone
you're
keto,
trying
she
to
would've gotten
train
sick.
body to
Burn
live
that
off of fat instead of carbohydrates.
Mhm.
But if you eat like a little bitty bit of carbohydrate, you just switched your body back to burning off a carbohydrate, and you defeat the purpose of keto. So yeah, you have to really stick with keto to make it work. But it
Rita.
works. I've seen it work on people. Jeez.
I just know I couldn't sustain it.
Well,
met a guy
what
in
I didn't
December
like
who
about
lost
keto
100
is your
pounds.
body. What I don't like about keto is your body reeks like of meat. But it smells, and it's embarrassing. And your mouth smells like meat. Like you can brush your teeth over and over, but it smells bad.
Yeah.
And people talk about that, and in the keto support groups, because I was on keto for about 6 months, and that's one of the things people talked about was how disgusting that was. Because you're in ketosis and you have this smell about your body, those ketones or whatever they are.
Bishop Pickens says he lost 36 pounds on keto in 2 months and gained it all back in a 3-day drinking binge. It's easy to do. I lost 40 pounds when I was living in California. God, this has been almost 10 years ago, but 40 pounds in just a few months, and 5 or 6 maybe. And I should have kept at it, but I didn't.
I did really well on South Beach years ago. I lost over 40 pounds on South Beach. And I
Well,
really liked South Beach. It was,
That the same thing, right? Low, no carb.
this was
only thing
before
about South
keto, I
Beach
guess.
to
It was
me, yeah, the
Atkins.
only thing about South Beach to me is like it's all low, it's all like pure grains, whole grains. So I could eat whole grain bread, whole grain pasta, but your meat, your protein had to be lean. Like I couldn't just go in there and fry up the bacon like I can now. Like I make bacon every meal practically.
Yeah, I
Like
like
we have
too.
bacon constantly. You would be using turkey bacon or something like that in keto in that one.
Yeah, I think this was actually it wasn't keto, it was Atkins.
Oh boy,
Because
Atkins, yeah.
it was, and for me it was easy because like there's things like cheese sticks and stuff that I could take to work that, and that's kind of how I am now. Like at work, it's hard for me to eat at work. I don't have the time. So within that 7 hours, I'm not eating anything. Usually I'm just drinking.
I'm doing inventory. I've already found some things that aren't listed.
Ruh-roh. That sucks. You sell on Macari too, right, Beth?
Yeah, but I'm really struggling on Mercari for the amount of time I'm spending on it.
Are you listing over there like daily?
Oh yeah, I list and every night I send offers and I do the edit thing.
Promote.
And the things that I've sold over there, like the BKE jeans, those were good sales. Now I'm selling like a plush for $8, which,
yeah,
I mean, I have to think about it. I would probably take an offer like that on eBay, $7.99 plus shipping. Yeah, I'd probably take an offer, but it's just to go and send. I don't know. It's just because it's on your phone, I don't do well on my phone because I have fat fingers. I have arthritis. So I'm always making typos on my phone and having a backspace, and it's just a pain. I just wish I could do it all on my computer.
You know what I do?
What?
When I'm cross listing, I do copy and paste.
Yeah, I do that. But I'm
Okay.
talking about like when I'm sending out offers and I'm having to, and it's just
And you can do some things on your
some things
desktop.
you can do on your computer, but not everything. And it's just like I'm just tired of having to do all this stuff on my phone.
I sold a glowworm. They're like this big. They're the glowworm friends.
Uh-huh.
For $17.99 this morning.
Wow. Good.
I was very happy with that.
I sold a Scentsy Buddy and I sold him for $8, which is, that's just so low for a Scentsy Buddy, but I was just like, just get rid of it, but
I don't even know what that is.
But it's
a plush.
No, yeah, it's a plush, but it has a little fragrance pack in it.
Oh.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say thank you, Valerie and Hank, for pushing me to sell on there, because I don't know, I just kind of think it's I think it's a good site. There's definitely things that they could do better, but
yeah, I'm just gonna keep with it.
uh-oh.
With it.
To freeze?
To do it is there's some things that I forgot to take off when they sold, or I couldn't find them. I couldn't find, like, that happens to me a lot. So something on eBay and I'll go to Poshmark to take it off and I can't find it. Like it's something that's not a main brand, and I'll have to search through all the women's tops or all the, and I can't find it. Sometimes they won't all load. And then it sells later on Poshmark and I don't have it. And I've had to cancel several sales this weekend because I didn't have the item.
Wow.
So I need to
Gotta do
go
inventory.
through every freaking item and I don't want to do it. But
I haven't done inventory on my hard goods in a long time. I
that's what I'm doing right now. I'm on hard goods. I have to do 2 tubs today, no matter.
actually, I don't think I've ever
What?
done inventory
It's
on that.
That's my goal. It's
And
very few things aren't listed anymore.
I'm not
I
about
have
to
a pair of
start.
headphones that rolled off, obviously. I have a pair of headphones that rolled off, obviously, and also a pair of pantyhose that are not anywhere in my store. Don't know where they are. They just rolled off.
I'm like Sally, I haven't even looked.
I not with my hard goods. I haven't. I've done inventory on my clothing like 2 or 3 times, but yeah. In November was January was the last time I did inventory on my clothing.
I do every Monday. I do a few tubs.
Oh, I can't do that. It's
What do you mean you can't do
Good.
that?
it
You
sucks.
could.
That's why I can't do it.
It sucks. Yes, I agree.
I've been
But
sitting here and I've almost done 1 tub. You can do it.
yeah,
Jeez.
I'm
Beth,
getting ready to
it's
go
just
get the
so
other one. So Todd can, when I get up, Todd can say something nice
conscientious.
about me, about my figure.
Beth is just so conscientious. I can't be like Beth. I can't do it. There's no way.
Yeah,
I
my
would
friend
rather-
always says that she always thinks WWBD, what would Beth do? Like, God.
I would rather take my inventory out to the trash can and dump it all than do what you do with your stuff,
my
you know? And keep charts. I don't keep charts. I don't keep records. Shoot. Once a year when I do my taxes, that's about the only time I go, oh, I sold some stuff on eBay. Look, there's some money that I've got to pay tax on now. Oh. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
but anyway, well, my store has changed. I got over 200 listings of video games now, and
Woo.
I've sold probably 150. So I'm like,
Really good.
Oh,
and I
so
haven't listed anything else since getting that. So I'm like, geez, store is
So
changing personality.
I bought this at that rummage sale.
Uh-huh.
It's a Nintendo DS Lite
Right?
Yeah.
and it's pink.
Yeah.
And I think I might keep it, to tell you the truth, because I like it. And you can play the big Game Boy games, or you can play the DS games.
Oh, nice.
So, and it has the 2 screens. And I got it for 50 cents. I think that
Really?
I think that they didn't think that it was working or something. And so
good
I bought
price.
all those games and everything. So, but I have to find a charger. Do you have a charger, Todd?
I didn't get
DS.
hardly any DS stuff and all
No?
that. I'm surprised, but
I was
No,
so
well,
surprised.
there is a strong possibility that there is a DS charger in my stuff, but finding it is like I'm not there yet.
Well, okay. So if you find one, let me know.
Well,
And I'm going to
You're-
look at my own stuff because it does
you're
have,
gonna want to play that before I can find it, I'm sure.
well,
If
I,
you're keeping it for yourself, you're gonna want to play that before I
right.
get around
Well,
to finding
I
it.
played it a little bit. I played it a little bit because it still had a little bit of a charge, but I killed it because I played it. And so, but it has like this is the thing for that. And it's kind of like that. It's a mini,
You might be able to find a USB charger.
yeah, like
That-
a phone charger.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that I have one somewhere, but to find it, I can't remember
They're only
where I would have put
$5
it.
on eBay.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're cheap on
Okay.
eBay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just buy one.
$5-6 on eBay, and
I'll just buy one. Yeah, so I was like 50 cents. I paid 50 because I completely forgot that I bought that DS.
Yeah.
Like if I would have thought about it, I would have been out in my car trying to get it going, you know what I mean? But I didn't think it was working at all. I was just, gonna buy it for parts or whatever. 50 cents. But
And that's the thing is if you ever get tired of it or you find that you're not using it or whatever, you can always put it up and what do they go for price wise?
I didn't even look it up.
I don't want to look it up because I don't know what it's worth and I don't want to get rid of
I
it.
don't know how much it's worth because if I do, then it's probably gonna sell it.
No.
I don't need it.
No.
I really don't need it.
Well.
But I don't like to play games on my phone.
Mhm.
I don't like to put all that, even just like the Candy Crush or anything like that. I don't like to have that on my phone.
Right.
So I don't know. I just thought I'd keep it just for something to do, or just to check out games or, to have as a tester,
Right.
because I got a bunch of games to test. But
and they're only worth $50 on eBay. You can splurge and spend that on yourself.
$50 is $50.
you shouldn't have told me that.
Has it got the little stylus thingy?
No, I don't have that. But I could probably buy a charger with the stylus with probably a case or something too.
Yeah, probably.
They usually come
bundle.
with a bunch of crap that you don't need.
All
Mhm.
bundled up. Mhm.
But I'm really liking that my I was telling
I got a little thing that makes DS better.
I don't know.
I'll sell
I
it to
mean-
you for $50.
What is that?
It's the DS. What do you call it? Action replay. Let me look it up. What does it do?
Action
I don't even know
replay?
what it does.
What'd you say, $50? No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm teasing.
Wow.
Then I would have to trade you my DS and then I wouldn't need it.
Right. Right.
I'll send you some
I
silver.
don't know exactly what it does. Let's see.
Probably makes it light or I don't know. There's already light in the screen.
Hmm.
Action replay.
I need a charger, Todd.
Well,
Trying to
they
sell me
got
all
'em
this other
right there
crap.
on eBay.
No, but I was telling these guys that I'm glad that I started selling on Mercari
Mhm.
because it's kind of like I've sold like almost $200 worth of stuff on there. You
Yeah.
know,
I think it's a great, as
And
long
they-
I think the biggest thing that you can do to get sales on Macari is keep adding stuff. I think
Yeah.
that's a big deal. They want you to
For
be
sure.
adding stuff to that as much as possible. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see what it does now. This
What?
thing, you put your game in and then you put this in too, and it's like, it's got all the cheat codes on it so you can play your games and
I
win them
see.
actually instead of losing all the time.
No, I'm not a sore loser, so I can play the game regularly without that.
Yeah, this sells for like 25 bucks though.
Oh, did you list it?
No, not yet.
Get
What are you
to it,
waiting
mister.
for?
Well, there's a cord that goes with it, but I'm thinking about selling it without the cord.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been listing other stuff. God.
Oh, okay. Not trying to get after you.
Yeah,
we are.
I am.
Sure we are. We got to get after each other. We got to.
Yeah, it's so strange now when something sells in my store that isn't a video game. I go, huh, wonder where that is. But anyway,
Where is
Yeah.
Tom lately?
He's
His wife is working from home. And so he
Uh-huh.
thinks that he can't go into another room to join us anymore. Because he can't use the office.
Mm.
Because it's his wife's office, I guess. So anyways, that's why. Or that's why it says that's why. So
he don't love us anymore. That's all.
He just needs to go out and sit in his car.
yeah.
Or go to a room or a living room, or we've got different options for him. But he says,
I mean,
no.
he thinks that nobody can talk, nobody else can talk on the, on the mic that,
Well, that's when you get, oh, I see. I was saying he could use headphones, but they could still hear.
yeah, but still, I mean, it's not like we don't have people that live in our house that,
Mm.
I mean, I have a naked man.
That's what I
Hello.
was just getting ready to say. His wife doesn't go across there naked, so.
Yeah. Yep, there's a kitchen, Rita. He needs to go sit in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Tom, if you're
Don't-
listening.
Don't try to pull any what do you call it? Any excuses with us, because we'll find all kinds of reasons why you can.
That's right.
Yeah, because I have a question to him about next year. I need to know some information.
Oh my gosh.
Like for the
Well,
cruise.
Yeah, I need to know if we're gonna.
I don't know if the
Yeah.
cruise is still gonna happen, Beth, because this world is being super duper crazy right now, even though COVID is like non-existent right now because of all this other crap that's going on, but it'll show back up,
Cha-ching.
I'm sure.
I just need a vacation so bad.
Yeah, I do too.
Maybe I'll come up and see
Actually-
Valerie. Maybe I'll come to Kansas. Ah.
Yeah.
See, I was gonna go see Kelly, but that involves getting on a plane, and I don't want to get on a plane right now.
Yeah.
Drive.
Well, I mean, how far is Kansas Drive though? That's pretty far, isn't it?
Couple hours.
Not from Texas.
Probably. Well, I know from here to Austin, it was 12 hours.
Yeah. So it would take me about 15. It was 11 for me to get to Valerie Hickory Springs.
All right, I'm having a cramp right now.
I don't know if I trust my car.
I'll rent one.
Yeah, I would have to rent a car.
Is that an invitation? If that's an invitation, I may just take you up on it. I can get a heck of a lot done for you up there if you need help with anything.
I I got the room of hell right now calling my name, and I don't want to go in there.
Room from hell.
Room of hell.
Room of hell. Yeah, it has like my hard goods in it, it has my shoes in it, and then it has everything else in it. Like all of my unlisted. Yeah.
Well, Gwen she's packing up to take her mom to Louisiana today. And she just tried to dig out a suitcase that's behind piles of eBay stuff.
Oh my goodness.
She almost killed herself. She was
Oh
yelling
my
in the back of the den saying,
She was probably
"Avalanche!" Wait.
Oh my
And then she
God.
said, "We got to get organized." And I'm sure it was like,
Do you know who you're talking to?
she was, yeah, it was one of those like, you need to get organized and I'll watch you do it.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I told Brandon to put my shelf up the other day. And you know what he tells me? He says, you don't have room in that, you don't have any space in that room for a shelf. He says, as soon as you make a space, I'll build the shelf. And it's standing in my kitchen.
Oh my God.
In the box still.
Oh.
I'm like, well, I can't do anything with it and while it's in the room, in the box, you know. So I said, pull it out to the kitchen. So he pulled it out to the kitchen and still standing in the kitchen in the box. Because I haven't been in the room to organize it enough to put another shelf in there. So it's my fault, I guess. Until I get that done, then I guess the shelf's not gonna get done. How? I don't even see an edit button on here right now. That's so weird.
got my mask.
Yes.
Let me see. I'm gonna send some offers on eBay.
Ugly cramp right now.
Oh, you okay, Valerie?
It's like right underneath my ribs,
Oh,
and
yep.
can't hardly.
That's the one I get whenever I wipe my butt.
Alrighty then.
I never got cramps in my ribs until I turned like 40.
Yeah, age.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm old. I got a cramp in my freaking rib.
Organized, that is a swear word.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'll do it.
Y'all let. I went in there and looked at the avalanche. It's like piles of video game stuff and bubble wrap on top of that, and then the suitcases are all behind that. At least the bubble wrap when they landed on Gwen didn't hurt her. So.
Oh, Todd.
No.
Yeah, I really need to get into my into that room and get it. I know what I want to do with it, but I haven't done it yet. So I just need to cut to the chase and get it done.
Yeah.
Morning, Patty.
Hi,
Morning,
Patty in
Rita.
Texas Val.
Texas Val. I sent her a message yesterday. Said, "Hey," because she still got that stuff that I couldn't send home.
Oh, yeah.
She still has
Oh,
some
really?
stuff there in
Oh, my
Texas.
God.
So I told her, I said, I sent her a message yesterday. I said, "Hey, send that stuff." I don't know what I'm waiting for, and I'm sure, she doesn't want that stuff all like, you know, I mean, she's got her own stuff. She doesn't need somebody else's stuff, you know.
Send it
It's
cluttered.
gonna be
on.
like Christmas when you get that stuff.
I know.
I don't even know what it is. So it's like, ooh, surprise.
Well, that was a year ago, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like it's all going to be new.
I couldn't. I
you.
couldn't. I mean, I knew that it was there, but I was just like, yeah, just send it on over. I don't know when I'm gonna make it to Texas. I do believe that is true, Patty. I do believe that those rope cramps are trapped gas. Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
What did she say? I'm not watching the chat.
Patty says my hubby says those rib cramps are just trapped gas, and I do believe it.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like an air bubble or something, you know.
Yeah.
But man, I got to do lots and lots of stretches, and the
Mhm.
thing that probably helps me the best is coughing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The thing that usually gets me through it is
Mhm.
I will cough a couple of times, and that will usually help.
Oh, I was just going back in the chat. They're talking about, I think it was Rita said she couldn't do something yesterday because of the protests.
Yeah.
Valerie Hickory Springs, she had to cancel her dinner door dashing last night because they had all the streets blocked off in Springfield from the protests. So she lost all that money. She couldn't do her work.
That sucks.
Has Houston area had any protests?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know where the Galleria area is?
Yeah.
It's all down in there, which I used to live right down the street from the Galleria, and it's also downtown.
That's crazy because
We had
usually that part
200
of
people. We had
Houston is
200 people arrested the first night, and then it got better the next night, and then it went over to the Galleria area.
I've been down there a couple of times. I actually did the Houston Marathon, and it was around the Galleria, but that place is usually kind of vacant in the weekend early mornings. I don't know.
So what's on the agenda for today?
Pack, ship, and list for me.
Well, I'm on my way to FedEx and the post office, guys. I'm going to a different post office today.
Good.
So wish me luck.
Lots of luck.
Lots and lots of luck.
Good vibes.
Hopefully nice
And
people.
I did write the letter
Mhm.
to the postmaster.
Yeah.
Good.
That's good.
I sent it in an email, and then if I don't get a response, then I'm going to mail it or hand deliver it. But
Yep. I do agree with that.
My rib cramps are right here.
in your ribs.
Well, yeah,
The
but
back?
like in my back, kind of.
Oh,
Kind of in my middle. On
Yeah.
the side, I mean.
Yeah. Try
And I don't know if it gets worse as I'm breathing in.
I don't know. It just happens to me. It's almost like a it's a cramp, but it's like a crick. It's like if you turn one way too quickly, that's when it
Mhm.
happens. That's kind of what I have. But-
He says, "Oh, never mind. Maybe what I have is a rib cramps." No, yours is like maybe pneumonia or something.
No. But
y'all have a great day, everyone.
all right, Beth.
Bye.
Oh, bye, Beth.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
Get lots of sales.
Thank you. You too.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. That's what I want to hear. Come on.
Did you get it, ching?
No.
Oh.
That's what I want to hear. Hmm.
But I did get my lawn mowed, so that was a good thing.
I got my lawn mowed too, my backyard.
You mowed it?
No, Brandon did.
Oh,
And I didn't even have to bitch him.
well, there you go. Even better.
Sally,
Huh?
that Lucky Brand bikini you listed was so cool.
I know I sold it already.
Did you? Awesome. Wow. I mean, it was
Yeah.
a great swimsuit.
Yeah.
Very,
wa-
very
yeah.
hippie, like
Yeah. Boho, yeah.
yeah. Really cute.
Thanks.
I am hoping that our thrift shops are still opening up in Pennsylvania because they were supposed to be opening Friday. We were going to go up and go thrifting Friday and Saturday. And now the governor's saying, well, he's not sure if these riots and things will push back his timeline for opening. So it'll be really sad if it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know when ours is gonna open. You're funny, Hank.
Carol.
I would think a visit to a doctor might be in order, Hank.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, just maybe.
Yeah, it's muscular. But tends to happen when you're thicker in the middle, which I am. I get one is painful, is worse than leg. Yeah, it is worse than leg cramp, and you almost can't breathe.
Right. But I think when you hold your breath, I think it makes it worse.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I think you have to, breathe through it, and
if I get it in this side, I have to stretch the other side. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I have to go the other side. It's like horrible.
Yeah. Like I couldn't sit here right now and have one. I have to get up, I have to walk through it, and I have to do, like bend over and stretch, or I'll go and just kind of,
Stop, drop, and roll.
That's about how it is. Yeah. That's about how it is. Yeah. Ugh. It's just yeah. But I found that if I cough through it, like if I force myself to cough a couple of times, that it seems to, like I can still feel the how would I explain it? Like it's sensitive. Like if I move that way again, it's gonna come back, and it's gonna come back with a vengeance. But if I just, cough through it and then kind of just stay still, then I'll be okay. I don't know.
Oh man, and that sucks. They just, got back and rolling and everything, and then this whole riot shit. It's stupid. Oh, look at who just posted a freaking a video.
Who?
Queen City Picker. eBay
Look at
sales last week, May 24th to the 30th.
Oh, I like his sales videos. Take a look.
I don't. I'm just kidding.
Sally, did you ever put up a video? You were going to.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So I didn't miss it.
Nope, you didn't. Because I didn't do it.
Look at this lady I found at a garage sale.
Oh, that's
that's-
cute.
Isn't
That is
that
really
cute?
pretty. Yeah.
It's a napkin holder.
Ooh,
Aw. That is
that is
really
very
cute.
pretty.
Yeah.
Is she like Japanese?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's not. So
It's
she's Lily and
Victorian
Vernon,
Canadian.
and I think that I could sell her for around $25.
Wow.
Cool.
But I don't usually list breakables like this. Like, you think she could ship safely?
Sure.
Oh, of course. You just have to wrap her good.
I think
Bubble
I'll
wrap.
list her. I bought her because she was pretty, but I think I'll list her.
Yeah.
She has a little chip here and there, but I still think she's pretty. And we don't use
Yeah,
napkins.
she's really
Not that we
pretty.
don't use napkins, but we don't like put out.
I use napkins, but they're like on a roll.
Oh my gosh.
We use
All right,
paper-
Carol, go on your walk.
Yeah, we use paper towels.
Yep.
This is a Lily and Vernon. Did I say that? Lily and Vernon?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Made exclusively for Lily and Vernon. There's no
Hmm.
date
So
on it
what'd
or
you pay
anything.
for?
$1,
Oh,
$1.
good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I couldn't
that'll do
resist
well.
her.
Have a good walk, Carol.
She's gonna walk her 2 miles. We'll get out and walk today. It's nice here.
I have not done anything except sleep. That's pretty much been.
Well, I mean, you're working, so
There was one day where I got up for dinner.
just one day.
Well, yeah, one of the days I didn't get up for dinner.
Oh gosh.
I was like, screw it. And then at 4 o'clock, I'm like,
I'm hungry.
I should have got up for dinner.
Where's my food? Good morning, AJ.
Hi, AJ.
What was that, Sally?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I gotta
seen-
go do some running around today and pay some bills, and I don't do everything online, so I still write checks and all that for some of my bills.
Do you like doing that? Why do you do that?
I don't like automatic payment. I hate that.
But it's automatic.
I don't care. I just don't. I think it's a control thing.
Hmm.
I don't like having somebody be able to dip their hands or dip their fingers into my bank account. You know,
But-
I just kind of. I know that it's scheduled, and I don't know. I'm just weird like that. Anyway,
Okay.
so there are a few things that I do pay with check, and that works for me.
Oh, wow. That's cool, Jody. She said, I planked this AM. I
Incline
couldn't even think about doing that.
Step taps this AM. I got myself a personal trainer, someone to make me accountable. That's awesome.
That's really good.
I can't do plank.
I
I'm
could
sure
do.
if I tried, and I tried consistently, I'm sure I would be able to, but
If I planked, my stomach would be on the floor.
you're still planking though.
I think it's more like plunking. I think you were right the first time.
Oh my gosh.
I can plunk really good.
Yeah. I'm going to work at home and watch the Monday marathon auction. Oh, is there an auction? Monday marathon auction.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But I'm doing really good on no buying. I haven't bought anything.
I haven't either.
So, didn't you go to some yard sales?
No, I didn't go to any.
I thought you went to some yard sales.
I was too tired.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. It kind of sucks, but what the hell's going on with my hearing aids? Like
So
the
you're-
sound keeps on going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta do that and then get some groceries and then come home and work.
I would hang if I was out of paper towel, I guess. Oh, there's a new auction here tonight at Brewerton. They do them live Monday and Thursday night.
Nice.
That sounds fun.
I don't even know if our auction house is open now. Of course, it's in Missouri, but so there may be different rules for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't even looked because I'm not buying anything. So
Right.
no reason to
reason
look
to
if you
look.
can't go.
Mhm. There ain't no fun in that. Look at that.
Anissa said, she said plunking. She said, I spit out my tea, or I spit my tea. I can't read for nothing. I spit my tea out. I'm a plunker too.
I sold a jacket on Poshmark.
That's good.
Yeah. $5. And I love it when people offer me money more than me offer them.
Yep.
I like it better them offering me.
What in the world? What was that?
Oh,
Are you in a safe
Yeah.
place, Todd?
the
Are you in a safe space?
dog.
He's getting in trouble. Stop that.
A cat walked by the window.
I was like, who's got a video on?
No, I could hear that it was Gwen's voice.
Yeah, she yelled at the dogs.
I was just worried for you.
No, I'm pretty safe distance away from the dogs and Gwen right now. I didn't get hurt in that melee.
What in the world?
Melee. How do you say that word?
I don't know
M-E-L-E.
what you're trying to say. I can't help you.
M-E-L-E-E.
Oh.
Malay.
melee.
I don't know.
Melee.
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 I don't know.
Yes. That was so
No
freaky.
A in it though. Why is it melee?
I don't know.
It's really melee. Oh, Gwen said it's French. Okay, I don't know.
It's like the word.
Melee.
It's like the word segue is S-E-G-U-E.
Segway.
Is that how you
Yes.
spell it?
Yep.
Oh, I would have spelled it completely wrong then.
S-E-G-U.
G-U-E.
So if it's
Wow.
French, wouldn't it be the Eiffel Tower instead of the Eiffel Tower?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh no, because it's EI. Oh, okay. See.
What's that French name, Valerie?
Fasana blah.
Fassonoblat. It's spelled Faconable,
Yeah.
Oh.
but it's pronounced Fassonoblat.
Fassonoblat. The C is a soft C. Fassonoblat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fassonoblat.
Oh, those fashionable. But I don't know.
Nope.
Fashionable. Fashionable.
They said-
Fashionable.
Fashionable. That's that's how I would have said it. Fashionable. But
It's a great dress. It's fashionable.
but I looked it up how to say it,
Uh-huh.
and they say the son of blah. So they said the last part of it is blah.
Pepe
So-
Le Pew.
son
Oh,
of
my
blah.
darling.
Gosh.
Me amor. Oh. I
Oh
love
my
Pepe Le
goodness.
Pew cartoons. They're so funny.
They are
Pepe Le
funny.
Pew.
He gets that poor
Yeah.
cat. The cat walks under a fence that's just been painted white, and so he thinks it's his true mate. The
Yep.
French skunk. Those guys were geniuses when they made all those characters.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I
Speedy
agree.
Gonzalez, and Pepe Le Pew, and Wile Coyote. All those guys are great.
Mhm.
I like Yosemite Sam.
Yosemite Sam, frickin' Rex, snacking rabbit.
Yep.
Yep.
Riding that camel, and the camel won't stop, and he hits the camel over the head with his rifle butt and says, "When I say whoa, I mean whoa." Nowadays, that would be considered too violent for children to watch.
Right.
Mhm.
Probably so.
But if you see what kids watch nowadays, it's like so freaking annoying. Like maybe that's just me, but I'm like, we ain't watching this.
What?
Yeah, Elmer Fudd's good too. Yeah. I don't know who's. I really like Woody Woodpecker.
I can't do it. And such great sound effects too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I see woodpeckers around here all the time. And so actually my neighbor has a tree that the top part of it is cut off and it looks like it's almost hollow. And there's a woodpecker that has a red head, and he goes over there and knocks on that tree. So it's really cool to watch them, because they go fast. It's not like peck, peck, peck. It's like,
No.
"Ooh."
Yeah. It's like a jackhammer.
Yeah.
Jody says there's an auctioneer that sounds just like Porky the Pig. I laugh every time that we hear him. You close
Wow.
your eyes and you can see Porky. Julie says AJ loves Woody the Woodpecker.
Yeah.
And they used
I
to
have-
use like real live music from orchestras as the
Mhm.
background music for those cartoons.
Yep.
Nowadays, it's all a bunch of synthesized crap.
Yep. That is true. I showed him a video of an actual woodpecker and he said, "What's wrong with him? Is he broken?"
I have this puzzle, and it's missing like this piece
Oh no.
right in the center. Yeah.
Oh,
But I
that
wanna
stinks.
put the puzzle together and then glue it onto a cardboard or something.
Mhm.
Because I really like Woody.
Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, good times, good times. Yeah, the best cartoons back in the day. Absolutely. I mean, I remember waking up on Saturday morning, and that was what we did. Was,
Oh yeah,
we'd watch
that was the first thing I did.
cartoons. That was always a fun thing on Saturday morning.
Yeah, we'd get up at like 6 a.m. and watch until we couldn't watch anymore. Mom would send us outside. You kids get out of the house.
Yep.
What would come on? There was something that would come on, and it wasn't like a kids show. So, like I think it was like the news or something at like noon. And
Well, they do
Mom would
like
say,
the midday matinee or something like that.
Yeah, they always
maybe
put
that's
on
what it
those
was.
crummy horror movies like The Blob and
Yeah.
Mhm.
Godzilla. They would do
Godzilla
Godzilla a
movies
lot.
after cartoons went off.
Yep. Oh yeah, the sheepdog was really good, and his little buddy. That's true.
Sam the Sheepdog. Yeah.
And the what is it?
On the
The
floor.
chicken hawk. What's that guy's name?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's him.
I say, son.
Gwen's gonna go knock you in the back of the head.
Oh, she's doing it too. She's coming up with cartoon sayings too.
See, you need to get her a pair of headphones, because we need her to join you in the show.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yep, HR puffin stuff. That's right. That's right. Oh man. But good times. You all right, Sally?
That must be Jonah's new alarm or something.
Oh.
So it sounds like.
Well, it's 10 o'clock. Time to call the show and get some stuff done. Thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
Have a good day.